Today, July 15th, we celebrate the feast of St. Bonaventure. He was a Franciscan, he was a bishop, he was a philosopher, and a tremendous person of intellectual influence in his time. And he writes movingly from his own experience about the interplay of faith and reason. And he shows us that reason has always been essential and important in the life of a Christian. That to believe in God, to be a practicing Catholic, doesn't mean we throw reason out the window. On the contrary, reason is going to take us far in understanding the world, understanding our own human nature, and coming to grasp the wisdom and the reality of God. So we don't start necessarily with faith for someone that has no faith at all. Perhaps the best place to start is with reason. Look at the world about you. Look at the complexity of creation. Contemplate the mystery of your own human being. Is there truth deep down things that the human mind and heart can apprehend? And that leads us to the question, does God exist? And if so, what is his plan and purpose for me? So reason can take us far, but only so far. And eventually, reason leads into faith, where we kind of make that leap of faith to say, yes, Lord, I believe in you. I believe in your love for me. I believe in all that you have taught us through the scriptures and the catechism. Much of St. Bonaventure's writing is about that whole project of fusing reason and faith together. He also talks about the ascent of the mind to God, and that when we come to that point of faith, if we're true to our interior life of prayer, we will discover this raging fire of the Holy Spirit, is how he puts it, that will lead us through the dark night where our senses fail us, where our reason ultimately can't go, and leads us to the very heart of God. So when I contemplate Bonaventure, I am grateful for his witness of the fusion of faith and reason, but also his mystical knowledge, that ultimately we are plunged into God through our fidelity to the sacraments and our fidelity to prayer. And words fail us in those moments because God has taken us into this ineffable experience of himself. His life and his witness remind us then that we're all called to be mystics. And a mystic is somebody who simply has a direct experiential awareness of God. So the mystics aren't simply John of the Cross, Teresa of Avila, Bonaventure. The mystics are us, as we seek in this life to know, love, and serve God as profoundly, generously, and joyously as we can.